ancestry, how you blend stories.
Okay, well, let me turn this off here. Welcome. It's Michelle from michelesinkitstampit. Thank you for joining my channel today. And I was working on my tags on the last video, and let's see here. These were the tags I ended up making. I used my reinforcers that we made a long time ago. Let's see. Put them back in the little container. Get these off of Amazon. And I think each package of these has 560 permanent reinforcers. They're not removable ones. And I use them pretty quickly. I don't know how many packages come in the whole thing, but there's like 10 or 15 of these packages in the thing. So I just keep using them. They come in handy. Alright. Phone out of the way. These are the two coasters that I used. I backed everything. This got backed with plain brown packaging from Amazon. This got backed with a coffee dyed tea bag paper, and you can see through it a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't really show anything. This was the front that ended up being done. This is one of the tags, and I backed it with the tea bag paper. I topped it. I did a topper with it with my one of my ribbons that I had. So I used one of the blue reinforcers on there. I used a lighter blue reinforcer on here. I did tuck some glue up underneath that so that it won't come undone. This one I used a scarf that I got from Patty Lane, I think. Sacred Mementos. I backed it. Oh, let's see. This one I backed with tea bag paper as well. I started covering the backs, and I thought, I don't know why I did that, because I'm a daily journaler, so I have to have places to write everywhere, and you can write, you know, in circles around there. You can write straight up and down. You can write this way, whatever floats your boat. Okay, and all of these are the same way, so you can write on any of them. This one is backed with tea bag paper. This is a scarf that I got that was a beautiful scarf. I ended up ripping it up for, and I'll have to find a picture of in my bathroom. I made a skirt that had just torn pieces of fabrics and laces and all kinds of stuff on it, and I love it. And our cabin was built back in the 40s. My husband's grandparents built it, and they used it as a fishing cabin. This, I added a piece of that scarf to the front after it was completed, but I just thought, oh, that'll give it some extra texture. You can write on this with a Sharpie, so you can use a Sharpie like this. You can use the journaling La Pen drawing things. Both of these, let's see, I don't know if this says what type of marker it is anywhere. Ultra fine point. This is a 0.5. I think it says it. Nope, doesn't say it on the ends, but it says it on there. So yeah, you can use any of these and write on top of this. On the staples that I put in, so I have my Close to My Heart mini stapler, and I use I don't know if Stampin' Up! Sells these now, because this was through Close to My Heart, but Close to My Heart is no more. Sad to say. They've been gone for a while now, a couple years, or at least a year. So I will go and tack these down on all the corners, and this is my flat back pliers from Harbor Freight. So got those. This was some ribbon that I got in one of my things, so it's very vintage, it's very old, so I don't like pulling on it too much. This one is some edging that I tore off of an old towel, so I love how that turned out. I did put the glue up under here, and then I daubed glue on the ends, so because I think this will fray and come completely apart, so I didn't want that to happen. This was backed. This was backed with the tea bag. This was backed with the tea bag. I love how those turned out, and they make for great writing spaces. And then I have the two. Okay, so that will finish up that other video. So now let's see what we have to do in our book. I really didn't have a plan when I started this. I just wanted to show you what was completed. I used all my little cutoff pieces that I've been saving in here. Let's see. So starting here, every piece that I've torn off of anything that I've used in the last couple of videos is in here. I have book pages that I can use. I have some plain column papers, more drawing paper that I got at Shelley's estate sale. This was another thing, so I can use all of this stuff. And I saved one of my packagings from Amazon because I don't know how I'm gonna do my cover just yet. So let's see what we can work on. And then I pulled out, let's see, I have all these I can still use in there if I want some materials. And then I have a belly band. This is one of the cigarette cards from Genevieve at Jenofevedesigns. So I will either glue it together, or I can make a pocket out of it, a tall pocket. I could make a side pocket out of it. It could go in any which way. Let's see. I had another tag, which I don't have a topper in. And it is backed with the tea bag paper. This is another collage tag that I use. I have some ribbon in here, and this is backed with some white packaging paper from Amazon. This is kind of cool because it's pretty transparent once you, oh no, this is exam paper, doctor's exam table paper. This is another journaling card. We saw this in one of the other videos that I did. It's from, I'll put down in the description who they're from, what kits I got, or where I got these from. I can't think of it off the top of my head. This was a tag I made in the 100 days of making stuff. I don't remember what that one was called. So this, somebody gave me like, oh, Shelley gave me a bunch of We the People, the Constitution, not the Constitution, is that the Constitution? Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. So it was a big sheets of paper, and she had a bunch of them. So I just turned it over because the backs were plain. It's almost like a type of parchment paper, and then collaged on it. So that goes in there. So we'll be able to put that in our journal. And then this was a tag we made not too long ago, or a thing that we made not too long ago, and I could put a tag in there. And then this is another one of those cigarette cards. So, like I said, you can either close them up and use them like back to front, because this was a like that, printed up like that. So I just scored it in the center and folded it up, and there I have that. So, let's see, I see another one here. This is one of the bigger tags that I have. So I like to have a variety that I can use. So I don't know that we put all our pockets in. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. I have that material. I have this lace here that I can use for a pocket. Oh, I have some rusted material that I made, so I can use those for pockets as well in there. Let's see what else I have. I have this that has a bunch of big laces in it that I can use for pockets as well. So I'm just going to set this stuff out over here, and then as I turn the pages, something might make the fancy meter go off and I'll use it. What else do I got? Oh, got all kinds of stuff. I got drawers down here below. So I have a bunch of these, which is where this came from, so I might as well go ahead and put those back in there. This has mattress ticking, it has some all kinds of stuff. The littler pieces on the top. Fabric 3-inch strips that I, either 3 or 2 inch, 3-inch strips that I ripped up. So this hasn't been ripped up yet, but it has all different kinds in there. So they're fun to use on things. Okay. So let's see what we've got in here. This is fun to just let it hang down. So let's do that. And I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1. Oh my gosh. That's making a mess. Here, let me get it on there. Oh, 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 oh. If I can get that bubble down. Okay, so I always say I do it wrong, so you don't have to. Let's fix this up. This might be our video for today, getting this prepared. I've got it on my glass. I've got it over here. You can roll it up pretty quick before it dries completely. I'm going to get this off of here. It's not working very well now. Okay, as you can see, it took a little bit, but I rolled it up and got that off. So now, I'm trying to look to see what I have. I'm just going to wipe this off the side because I got a big gloop of it there. Alright, I'm going to throw this away before I get it stuck on anything else. My little eraser. Make sure I got all the glue off there. This is my craft mat, so it won't stick to that. I got it on the glass, but I'll show you how to get rid of that in a minute. I want to get rid of all this first. Okay, can you see how I'm just rolling down with the eraser?